All right. So it's time for the playground equipment tier list. We got a lot of variety here, and it's a good amount of stuff here. First of all, I don't even know what a lot of these are. These probably all have official names. Like some guy that whoever designed it probably named it after himself. But I'm gonna just make up names for most of these. I think this is like the arch version of the monkey bars. This one's okay. I'm gonna definitely be ranking these based on like how excited I was when I arrived at the playground and saw these. That's my main mode. Cause like if I get to a playground and it has nothing that like I love, I'm still gonna have a great time on it. It's a playground. You can't complain that much. Although I do see some very clear F tiers on here, but we'll get to that when we get to it. These are just okay. I don't really have any strong memories associated with whatever this is. It's just it's just average. So I'm gonna put it in C. Swings. Now here's the question: Do we have the other kind of swing where it's the not like for toddlers, the ones where you could jump out of? I'm not seeing it. So I'm gonna judge this as swings as a whole. Like these are representative of every single type of swing at a playground. And swings are S tier. There's no question about it. There really is. This one just looks like a balance beam to me. I could be wrong. I don't maybe it like goes up. I don't know what this is in terms of anything other than a balance beam. I can't say that I encountered these too often at playgrounds as a kid. Like just a standard balance beam, maybe a couple times. But I don't know. This is average. If I saw this at the playground, I don't think I would really think much of it. I definitely walk across it a couple times though. This one, the little like shaky bridge, this one was a lot of fun. I always loved, running across it, but it was never a highlight, It's not a highlight, but it's still fun. It's still good fun. So it goes into A tier. This like ladder thing, I don't know. It's just a ladder. It's just a ladder. I don't really have any. It's like as neutral as you can get. Oh, the ringed monkey bars. This one was pretty fun, but this one was only fun if you were the only person using it. Because as soon as someone else came up, then you have like a little fight in the middle, which could be fun sometimes, but other times it's just annoying because you're like, he keeps coming up here and he falls immediately. And I gotta wait for him to do my laps around the monkey bars. But it's still good fun. We got this net thing that you can climb up. This one it's pretty good. It's pretty exciting stuff. For like adventure, thrill seeking at a playground, that's probably the best you're gonna get. Getting up high. I mean, getting to the top of this thing is like being at the top of a skyscraper as a kid. I can't really tell what this is. It just looks like another kind of bridge like this one. I'm just gonna assume it is. So I'm gonna put you in A tier. But it's not as fun as this because it's like individual ones. So it goes B then. The slide. Now this slide is always boiling hot in the summer. And very rarely does it ever feel good if you're wearing shorts. It will just completely obliterate your skin. Like in that regard, it's awful. But if you got some clothes on, it's fine. But for the most part, you can avoid the slide. The slide's not really the big money maker at the playground. Here we have a fireman's pole. I don't know if that's the official terminology for it, but that's what I always referred to it as. This one is also kind of in the same realm as the slide, where it more oftentimes than not, it's just painful to use. Like you go down and your skin is just coming off. So I got to put it in B. It is fun. I would say it's more fun than the slide though. That's for sure. Okay. This is another rope type thing, but this time it's you will go to a different place if you reach the end of it, which kind of bumps the excitement factor up a little bit over this one. That's just a standard climb up net. So I'm kind of tempted to move that up to A, but it's not that exciting. It's not that exciting. Oh, this one is like it's like a gymnastics thing. I don't know what the official terminology is. I don't really remember seeing this one a whole lot as a kid, honestly. Like it was definitely at a playground that I went to, but I just don't even think I ever used it. Maybe it's because everyone else was using it. Maybe it's the greatest playground equipment of all time. I just never got the chance to use it because everyone else was. I don't know. It doesn't seem that exciting to me. I'm gonna put it in C tier just because I don't really have any memories associated with it. This is a classic. Just a hanging bar. Anything that you could hang off of and test your endurance, always a great time. A tire swing. Honestly, just because it's a tire swing doesn't mean it's great, even though it's like even though this is what everyone associates with childhood memories for some reason, or at least boomers do, I guess. The tire is not a good conduit for a swing. It's like okay if that's all you got, but if you got this at a playground, that's extremely disappointing. uh, I always flew off merry-go-rounds when older people would spin them. Yeah, those things would go super fast. And speaking of it, here it is. These were a ton of fun though. I would especially enjoy putting my foot on the ground and using it to kickstart it to like spin it fast. These are good. I'll put this at S tier. This is like an instant excitement. I spent a good chunk of time there. All right, this one looks like the classic metal slide. This is awful. It's I have my qualms with the regular plastic slide, and it's like you can get over it, but this one is like metal. Even taking the chance of your skin touching anything on this is awful. Like you gotta go down like you're ready to be put in a casket. It's no good. This thing, I don't think I've ever seen this before. It looks like a little like bucket type thing that is basically a swing. It looks like it's fun, but I don't know what the difference would be between being in this versus just a regular swing. So I don't know. I I I I don't even know if I should put it on here, but I mean, just judging by what it looks like it's gonna be, I think I got to put it lower than a tire swing. Well, actually, I don't know. It can't be worse than a tire swing. Yeah, the metal slides are just sunburn. What is this? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Is it just is it like a monkey bar but you just lift yourself up? That seems pretty average. I don't think that would ever really excite me as a kid, so I'm going to put it in C. This thing is fun for like a little bit and then I think I would get bored after maybe 5 minutes on it. It's just another net thing. Oh, the tunnel. Tunnels are pretty fun, but you know, once you go through it once, you've seen it all. So I'm going to put it in C because if I got to a playground and I didn't see it, I wouldn't really care. I'd be like, okay. I probably wouldn't have even noticed that it was missing in the first place. These things. These are like the idea of getting on it is more exciting than the actual ride itself. Like the joy you inhabit by just staring at it and thinking about riding on it, you're gonna enjoy it way more than actually getting on it. So I'm gonna put it in C because it's another thing where if it wasn't there, I wouldn't mind. The four-way seesaw. This one is another thing where it's more enjoyable to think about doing it rather than actually being on it, I think. Because having to cooperate with three other people to have an enjoyable experience on this is probably not ideal. So I'm going to put that in D. And this, I have no idea what this is. I've never seen this before, but it looks pretty cool. Oh, do you like spin yourself around in a circle with that? That would be crazy. This seems like a lot of fun. But since I've never been on it, I'm going to put it in B. You broke one of those before? This thing? These seem pretty dainty, to be honest. Or at least a lot of the ones I see. They seem like they could be broken pretty easily. This is just monkey bars, but different. It's it's just built different monkey bars. So I'm gonna put it with the other monkey bar type equipment. The rock climb. This one's fun mostly just because you get to pretend like you're climbing something dangerous. I'll put it in B. But honestly, it's kind of like in the middle in between because if I didn't see it there, I wouldn't even think twice of it. This thing, this thing was insane. I loved the ring. Every time I saw a ring at a playground, I would go crazy. That'd probably be the first thing I go to, honestly. Those are great. Just running around it for like 40 minutes. It'd be incredible. This is essentially just a seesaw. Seesaws are okay. It's another thing that is more exciting to think about doing than actually doing. Because most of the time, you're either doing all the work or you're getting slammed into the ground. It's like, it's not a good time. So I'm going to put that in D with the the four-way seesaw. Another slide. I don't know what the difference is between this one and the green one here. Like, these are both plastic as far as I'm aware. So I'm just going to put it with the other slide. This thing. I'm sure it's just another climbing thing. It's probably more exciting than the net because you can sit on top of it though. You're not going to be very high off the ground, but at least you can get off the ground. Oh yeah, these things. I don't even know what this is called, but this was an instant run to for me. Sit in there and just spin around. That was playground jail in my childhood. Oh yeah. I do remember that also now. Uh the spinny spiral fireman pole. I don't know. This one is like it's okay. It's fun to go up, but it's kind of a pain to go down. So I think I gotta put this in D. The twirly slide or spinny slide or whatever it's called, spiral slide. I don't ever feel like I got enough momentum to successfully traverse down without having to scoot. like once I got halfway down. I don't know. I never really had good experiences with this one. So I'm going to put that in D. This is just monkey bars. Monkey bars are great. I think monkey bars are a good staple. Oh, this is okay. These are the regular swings. Swings go to S tier. I don't know. I guess I'll keep the other swing up there because why not? I mean, for the time when I would actually be put in that instead of the regular swing, yeah, they were great. It's just a swing, and your parent would push you, or at least mine would. It's great. You got it made. Another swing might, yeah. Swings are always S tier, no questions. Oh, the talking thing. This one almost never really worked. You could barely understand what anyone said, but it was still fun. You always had to try it at least once. This is another seesaw type thing. I'm just not a fan of the seesaw. This is not good. This one looks familiar, but I don't know what it is. Do you like bounce on it? I can't remember. I think you might bounce on it or something, or maybe it spins you around. I don't know. Either way, it looks fun, so I'll put it in B. These stepping stone. I always loved the stepping stone ones. I would just kind of go, oh, that I just got a huge memory flash back. Setting up like a course on the playground where you had to go around and do a full lap. One of the playgrounds I remember had a ton of these throughout the, like you could actually do almost a full loop on these. And so I do a race by myself to see how fast I could go through it. These things, I almost want to put it in S tier, but that's definitely not the first thing I would run to on a playground. It's very fun, but not the most engaging thing. This looks like pretty much the same thing. Some stepping stones. This is just, this thing. There's not much you can do with it. You can do that and that's it. This thing I've never seen before, but it looks fun. Oh, it looks like they're spinning the kids around in there. That's great. This one's good. Okay, I'd definitely get on this thing. This seems like an A tier one just because of the shape. Yeah, being a kid was great. You can't deny that. Playgrounds. Now I can't even go on a playground. What am I gonna do there? All the kids are gonna make fun of me for being so old. Tic tac toe. No, that's an F tier playground equipment because I could do that at home. Why the hell would I come to a playground to play tic tac toe? Tire swing again. Honestly, this one's better than the other one. I think this is a more, what's the word? I don't know what it is. Aerodynamic. That's not what I'm trying to think of, but that's the word I'm going to use. It's more economical for you to sit on it this way. This is just another slide that is twirly, but I think this one, I think you have more chance to have momentum build up here. And it's cool that it's covered up with a roof. So honestly, this is one of the better slides. Once again, we have monkey bars, but different. So that one's going here. Oh, I think I know what this one is. This one is... Okay, maybe I don't. I'm short, so I'd probably be mistaken for a kid anyway. Yeah, just go for it. Or just go when there's no one there. Like go to a playground late at night. Well, I don't know about that. Never mind. Don't take that advice. Uh I don't know if I know what this is, but if it is what I think it is, I think this is great. But I don't know how to describe it. So I'm gonna put it in A tier because it's also basically just monkey bars. At least that's what it looks like. These ones, the rotating thing, this is an S tier. I would run to these. We had to like grab on and then once again it's monkey bars but different. But this one's even cooler because you gotta wait for it to spin you around to the other one and then grab on. This is just a wheel. This is F tier. And then this looks like a slide, but it's just flat on the ground. What is this? Or is it like on a huge hill? Actually, yeah, that makes sense. And you go up through the middle. This seems great, actually. You know, I've never experienced it myself, but this seems like one of the better slides. All right, so there's my playground equipment tier list. Save it. Playground equipment. Save. What is the community ranking on this? I gotta know. No one has ranked this? That's insane. I'm finding underground underrated tier lists.